So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to do a couple of stretches for the hips and low back. So the first one is a simple rock back. So if you're familiar with yoga, this is going to be very similar to like a child's pose where you're kind of coming down like this. Basically, the idea is you're focusing on the hip hinge component, and you're going to, rather than having your arms out, you're going to go into a tabletop position. You want to keep a nice straight back, and your toes can be pointed out or tucked. For most people, this is more natural. And then you're going to focus on keeping that back absolutely straight as you rock back. And you really want to isolate that, keep your core engaged a little bit, and really you're trying to get a little stretch into the back side here in the low back. And you might feel it down around the buttock area too. So we'll start off with just a nice straight spine and kind of rocking back. Just you might feel a pretty small motion if you're pretty tight in there. And we're really trying to get that hip to hinge, both hips to hinge here. Now I can also shift from side to side as I'm doing this and try to kind of work through that. I can also put my hands over to one side and kind of rock across to get more of a lat stretch. So if I'm going to my right here, I'm going to be having my hands to the left and opening up across here a little more too if you feel like you're tight up in there. But the main point is that you're getting that. The other one we can do here is we can cross the leg over, and this is known as a pigeon pose. Usually you're going to go down like this, but again, we're going to stay here, and that's so we can kind of roll around on that hip and kind of loosen up. So imagine the ball and socket joint. I'm going to roll the socket on the ball with this leg coming across. Now, the other thing to remember here is that you're actually on the side of the knee or on the side of the femur here, so you're not on your kneecap here as you're rolling around. You don't want to irritate anything there. You're just trying to stretch into the buttock area here. So that's those couple there. And then that's the table exercises for this portion.